Alright, hello everyone. Today what we're going to do is we're going to look at what are the best growth and dividend stocks in Singapore for September 2025. Okay, so right now, a lot of people are asking, is the market going to have a correction? Is the market going to crash? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the market and from the data, let's see, right? Is the dividend stocks still good, or is it growing and getting better for all the REITs and dividend stocks? All right. So of course, if we have time at the end of the session, I will summarize. Okay, I will summarize everything and share with you. Okay, what are the 5 best opportunity for this what we call September 2025. All right. So before I start, please help me and help this channel, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Every week we try to give you the best information on the market so that you can make this what we call informed decision and have a better trade in the stock market. Okay, so if you don't want to miss the content, do subscribe to our channel. Hit the subscribe button, okay, and subscribe now. Okay, so let me just quickly go on and get into what is happening in Singapore market. Number one is, what are some of the best stocks in the market right now, and how is the banks doing? Okay, so number one is, if you look at the bank, DBS having a resistance. Okay, so this is the support level, the blue arrow. So blue arrow is a good entry point. Right now, probably we have a top signal. A top signal means that, potential there could be some pullback from this level. So $50, $51 has been a resistance, and so far, it is not a good entry. And also recently already collected dividend. Okay, the investor already collected dividend. Okay, so after the after they collect dividend, maybe some people, they are taking profit and so on, right? So besides that, let's move on to UOB and OCBC. Okay, besides this DBS, UOB actually is at the support level. Okay, so this is a nice looking support level, so just quite near to the support level. So DBS is very strong, but there's a resistance. But UOB is quite steady, okay, but never really move. Good entry point, because here is the recent bottom signal. So we are just bouncing off the bottom signal. Okay, so however, right, UOB haven't been moving since last year, the start of the year 2025 January, until now. It's been almost the same price. Okay, so let's go on to OCBC. Okay, OCBC. So later on, in this video, later on, we'll talk about the growth stocks. That means those stocks that really run up fast. And of course, we also know that a lot of people, they really care about, like SDR. Is there any opportunity in the SDR? And also, right, what other things, like the growth stocks, right? Growth stocks, SDR, and REITs. Okay, so later on we'll talk about that. OCBC is also having this resistance level. Okay, $17 seems to be the resistance level. Okay, however, with the higher low, all this, it's actually looking quite okay. Okay, so right now, if you look at this OCBC, right? Okay, OCBC right now, it's kind of like a cup and handle breakout pattern. Okay, so here is actually the consolidation. At the consolidation, so at $16.70 around this level, right, is actually quite a good support, right? Quite a good support. So $16.60, $16.70 at this level is a short-term support level. All right, so short-term support level at this level, right, $16.50 here, short-term support level. So with that, right, if you try to capture the stocks at the support level for short-term, sometimes the bounce can be good as well. Okay, so anyway, these are not the best performing stocks in the market. Okay, let me just quickly go through the rest. Okay, so what about Singtel? Okay, Singtel is actually the strongest uptrend, mega cap, and dividend. Okay, so which means if you wonder, right, whether banks is good or Singtel is good, okay, Singtel is actually winning the so-called the best blue chip award from me, okay, from me. So if you ask me, whether the banks is better or Singtel is better, I think Singtel very steady. Singtel is a big cap in Singapore, and Singtel also pretty good dividend and also very stable company lah. All right. So besides that, let me just look into the rest. Okay. So the REITs, Ascenders not doing very well. Okay, and SGX also just like Singtel doing very well. So Singtel and this SGX, right, is the leader of the market because they are the one that break into new height. So Singtel, SGX, these are the leader. So as long as these two continue to run, the market is good. Okay, the market is good. Okay, Ascenders and CapLand Integrated Commercial. CapLand Integrated Commercial is the better one. Okay, so right now we are comparing the big cap, the one that really heavily traded. Okay, so in terms of REITs, okay, CapLand Integrated Commercial Trust is the better one, and oil and gas and property capital is good. Okay, so the rest, okay, city development also is the leader of the market. So why we want to look at SGX, why we want to look at city development, why we want to look at Singtel? This is to tell us that the market is actually good. The market is good. Okay, so by looking at Singtel, SGX, and this city development, the market is actually doing very well, bouncing off the recent support. So we cannot take reference from those stock that doesn't move. Okay, because maybe nobody is buying. Okay, but for this like this is a big cap. Okay, if they are moving, it means that the market is good. Okay, the market is good. So for like even for Hongkong Asia, this is probably the most profitable stocks out there. Okay, however, if you look at the blue arrow and where it is right now, this is what we call extended. Okay, extended, which means the stock has been running for quite a while and probably have ran up too much by now. Okay, so by looking at just now again, Singtel, SGX, even City Development, UOL, and Hong Leong Asia, this is the leader of the market. So the leader of the market is doing well. Right, it's doing well. Okay, and what else? Yangzijiang Finance, also doing pretty well. Okay, so one of the thing here is Yangzijiang Finance still near the blue arrow, which means over here, okay, short-term trading is possible. Okay, short-term trading is possible, but if you look at the market, it's not a good entry point. Okay, it's not a good entry point for anyone who wants to get into this, like Jardine just now, city development already moved up for more than 4 or 5 days, and this SGX already moved up from like more than 7 days. Not a good entry. It already moved up from for 1 to 2 weeks for Singtel. So which means the market already made the move and potentially pull back in the next 1 to 2 weeks, or it can go sideways for the next 1 to 2 weeks. All right. Okay. So yes. What else? Right. So what else? Okay. So say, hey, like that. Watch this video for what? Right. Yeah. Watch this video for what? Okay. Watch this video to know that if you are on REITs, okay, hang on there. REITs is getting better and better. Okay. Look at this Capital REIT. Okay. Look at this Maple Tree Pan Asia Commercial Trust, the blue one. Okay, and then the red one, Capital DC and UOE. So the office data center REITs is actually doing okay, no problem. Okay, so hang in there. The market is still good. Okay, the market is still good, so there's still pretty good money to be made. Okay, so next thing, let me just move into a few things. Okay, so for Singapore, is there any opportunity? What are some of the best opportunity out there? Okay, if you are asking me about what we call like dividend stocks. Okay, dividend stocks. Okay, so for dividend stocks, right, sometimes I will look at, you know, some of these REITs and see, is there any like steady uptrend? Okay, are there any steady uptrend? Okay, or if this a having a pullback, is it a good entry near the support level? Okay, so for CapLand DC, right, actually it haven't been moving, and this is what we call a high tide flag. Okay, high tide flag. That means there is a like a flag pattern, right? A flag pattern. So in this case, this is quite a good chart pattern. It's just like a it's like a cup and handle breakout. Okay, without straight line, going up straight line. Okay, so CapLand DC, right, is okay. Okay, it's okay for somebody, right, who are new. Okay, because it's not very volatile and it's not very, you know, dangerous. Okay, it's just a typical dividend stocks or typical REITs. Okay, so in terms of the REITs, right, even this ESR going on the uptrend, even just now, you know, you look at like Fraser, all this, okay, haven't really moved up very strongly. Haven't really moved very strongly. So all these, right, are those stocks that haven't really moved. Understand? Okay, but these are not the super best stocks in the market lah, because the one that is really best one, they are the one that going up very strongly. Okay, going up very strongly. So example, this is PropNex. Okay, PropNex. Okay, so recently, right, I also thought, you know, somebody also asked me, is there any Singapore stocks to watch, to buy, to, you know, I say Food Empire. Okay, Food Empire, because this one, they're still near the blue arrow, still near the support level. Okay, the only thing that is not good is a lot of stock actually move, but this Food Empire never move. Okay, the good thing is this chart pattern is showing us that this area is a support area, and this stock is actually one of the stronger stocks out there, having the move from $1 up to $2.40. Okay, so that is quite a good performance. Okay, quite a good performance. Okay, so the thing is, are there any other stocks, right? Okay, that is a growth stocks. Okay, so just now we talk about Food Empire. Okay, so for dividend stocks, just now I mentioned, just I mentioned CapLand DC haven't really moved, and okay, and what else, right? CapLand DC haven't really moved, and this ESR is moving steadily. Okay, ESR is moving steadily. Okay, and the rest, yeah, nothing much to watch. Fraser, all this is very slow. Okay, it's okay if you don't mind the slowness. Okay, Suntec REITs, not fantastic like this kind of straight line upward trend. Okay, so let's move on into some of the growth stocks, some of the performing growth stocks. Okay, so who are the best stocks out there, right? You know, which one? Number one is Soy Build. Wow, 90 cents to 240. PropNex, also same thing. However, all this very difficult to get in, and it shows that a lot of them are already at SMI 100. Okay, so a lot already hit SMI 100, which means these stocks are, you know, anytime they're going to have a profit taking. Okay, we don't know when, but anytime. Okay, so this one, okay, just emerged from the IPO. Okay, so looks okay, but the rest, you can see a lot is SMI 100, which means the pump and dump is going to happen. The pump and dump is going to happen. Okay, all these stocks that skyrocket, very likely, all right, there will be a dump. Okay, because all these, right, they are not sustainable. Okay, because when it go up too fast, it's not sustainable. Okay, understand? All right, so if even you see Singapore Land Group also, right, also one of the best. So if you look at the best stock in the market, right, they are PropNex, they are like APAC Realty, Hong Leong Asia. These are some of the best stocks, Singapore Land, because they have a very strong upward trend, and also they have pretty good, healthy volume transacted. Okay, so again, what are some of the best stocks, growth stocks? PropNex, Hongkong Asia, okay, APAC Realty, CNMC Gold Mine, okay, all this KSH, okay, the volume not so good. Singapore Land, okay, all this is good, okay, and yeah, actually quite a lot. Even the stocks like this like City Development, okay, City Development is also pretty good, okay, because of the volume. So what can you tell, right, from these best stocks? They already move. What can you tell? Okay, basically it means that the market already moved. Got to be careful at this moment. You have to be careful at this moment. Okay, so one of the stock we did well was PropMart. Okay, PropMart. If you follow me on my other channel, you know that I talked about PropMart long time ago. Okay, so the rest of the stocks, not the best. This WeHer is also quite good. WeHer transacted 11 over million. This is one of the best stocks also. So again, let me just put this down somewhere. Okay, number one, WeHer. Okay, you can look at just now. Okay, Singapore Land. Okay, WeHer, Singapore Land. Okay, and they are actually in the real estate. Okay, PropNex, APAC Realty, Hongkong Asia. Okay, these are some of the best stocks out there. Okay, so other than that, what else? Okay, Yangtze Finance, City Development is all good, right? Singtel, SGX is good as well. Okay, so all these are the leaders. Okay, the leaders. So our job, right, is to monitor the leaders. So if they never come down, right, if they never drop, then yes, okay, the market is still strong. We continue to stay in the market. Okay, so Keppel also recently have a blue arrow. So we want to look out for opportunity like this. Okay, they are very strong uptrend. They are the leader of the industry, and then they have a blue arrow. Okay, so for REITs investor, Parkway Life is still near the base, near the support level. Okay, and actually this is also something that is not dangerous. Okay, not say super dangerous. Okay, so it's good for everybody. Okay, so some of you do not know, like this one, like CATL, PropMart, all these are SDR, Singapore Depository Receipt. That means this CATL, right, is actually Hong Kong listed, but you can buy this. Okay, you look at the code HCCD, you can buy this in Singapore because they are already listed in Singapore as the SDR. Okay, which means you do not need to convert your currency to Hong Kong dollar. You pay the same commission as you pay in Singapore to buy this SDR, Singapore Depository Receipt. Okay, so generally the market, okay, Singapore market is doing well. Okay, although this DBS show that we are at some resistance. Okay, and we see quite a number of this we see quite a number of this stocks that is at SMI 100. So what does that mean? It means that anytime the market can pull back and go into a correction. Okay, and anything market can pull back and go into correction. So how do we know if the market go into correction? How do we know? Right, under the screener, you look at stage 3. So if there is many stocks or more and more stocks coming here, right? Okay, like UOB, okay, and if the stock here continue to go down, Ascenders REITs, ST Engineering, okay, so if all these stocks continue to go down, we are heading into a correction. So do not over leverage at this moment. Do not over buy too much. Okay, don't buy too much during this period where you can start to see stocks actually start to turn from blue color candle to red color. Why? Because the market is showing weakness, and if this weakness continue, there could be some profit taking, and that leads to the correction. All right. Okay. By the way, please remember to like and subscribe this channel. Okay, like and subscribe this channel. Every, all this like and subscribe, right? Although to you it's just a simple click, but to me it matters a lot because it helps us, and help other people to see this channel. Okay, so I really want to grow this channel. Okay, so let me know in the comment, how can I help you, what stocks you want to see. Okay, let me know in the comment, and I try my best to cater to most of you. All right, so thank you very much for watching this. Okay, like what I say, we actually saw opportunities, but the market right now is, a lot of stocks is at the overbought situation. Okay, and some of these stocks already turn red color, like this Sheng like this Singpost, Comfort Delgro. Okay, so if the market continue to go down, like this ST Engineering, if they continue to go down, right, this shows that the market is going to a correction period. So be careful. Okay, be careful. If this SIA Engineering start to go down, that means a lot of these other stocks can also follow to go lower. All right, so good luck everyone. Good luck everyone. I hope every one of you make money or avoid big losses because you watch this video. Thank you. Okay, I catch you in the next video. Okay, catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching this. I see you next time. Bye bye.